Hi guys, welcome to FDM Transtastic. I'm Emil, and if you hear an annoying sound in the background, that is a fan. My fan is here because I'm hot, you know, attracting the fans. Seriously, I'm dying. So I'm having that fan on even when I'm filming. We're just all gonna have to deal with it. Hopefully it doesn't bother you too much. So this week's topic is dogs, and it's one of these weeks where us on the channel can sort of have a week off without actually having a week off. We need those weeks once in a while. Dogs. I have lived and interacted with many dogs throughout my life. I have only had one dog that we owned, and he was a Basenji. His name was Saffran, which means saffron in Swedish, and we had to put him down earlier this year because he was getting old and having a lot of health problems, and there was just no way to solve them. So I do miss him, but really it was the best thing that we could have done because he didn't have to suffer. I love dogs. I really love dogs, and I definitely want to have another dog, or you know, like 2, 3, 4, 5, 600 when I have settled somewhere and I like have a house and my life is more, you know, calm and I know what I'm doing and I feel like I can actually, you know, work in that routine into my life. But I really love dogs, and I really value the therapeutic value that they can have for a person. All dogs aren't the same, obviously, but they all have this air of I don't care about anything about you as long as you're nice to me. So like, your dog doesn't care if you're ugly, if you're nervous, if you're sad, if you're happy. Obviously your dog will sense when you're sad and it will want you to be happy, you know. The way that we know that is like dogs will try to cheer us up when we're sad. Like most dogs will do that if they can tell that we're sad. This cute, innocent animal just wants you to feel good and be happy, and it just loves you so much. You're not necessarily their entire world, because I had a Basenji. If you've ever had a Basenji, you know what I'm talking about. Some people say that they are half dog, half cat, jokingly, because they act a lot like cats for a dog. Like they're basically sort of a cat in a dog's body, basically. They don't like swimming, they don't bark a lot. What they do instead is they scream. They call it a yodel, I call it a scream. They're just lovely dogs. Anyway, what was I saying? All dogs aren't the same, but most of them will... I don't even remember what I was saying. I think that a lot of animals in general just like can do a lot for your mental health and your physical health as well. Because like, if you have a dog, obviously you gotta go out and walk it. If you take care of it properly, that's going to give you some physical exercise as well, and it can do a lot for your mental health. And it's not just dogs, you know, it's cats as well, and all kinds of animals. It just depends sort of what you click with. Like I think snakes could be a really good therapeutic animal, because they, you know, you get to feel them move. Some of them are very calm, and they just look for warmth, so they'll be warm when you're holding them. And lizards can be really interactive as well, really fun to have. And obviously like rabbits, guinea pigs, rats are really good. Like they will learn tricks. They'll be like small dogs, you know, but you don't have to go out and actually walk them. Horses, literally all kinds of animals can be good for your mental and physical health, depending on what you click with, depending on what you like, and depending on the circumstances in which you learn about them and get to know them, and obviously also depending on the individuals that you interact with. This turned out a much more serious video than I thought it would be. Anyway, I sort of have to go now. It's my mom's birthday. We're going to a restaurant and I have to get ready. I just took a shower and I'm literally dying of sweat already. When will winter return from war? Also this binder. Oh my god, how do we live with this? Anyway, that's it for this week's topic. I will see you next week. I love you guys. Bye.